This is probably not the video you think it's going to be. We've all seen the huge uproar in the whole advertiser-friendly bullshit that's going on in YouTube right now. Google and YouTube, same thing. And companies pulling ads, and this video is not going to be like all the other videos where people are using this as clickbait and all that stuff. This video is going to point out a major point that people have got to realize. At some point, society, we advance every day. But at some point, we retracted about 200 years. Mentally, anyway. Because everything is drama-filled. And every day, somewhere on the internet, there has to be a massive group of people all pointing their torches in one direction, trying to take down something or somebody. And right now, that's YouTube and Google. Because there was a few videos or what have you. I don't really know the details on it because ultimately I think it's bullshit. But from what I get, the gist of it is there's some videos of jihadists or ISIS, and they were showing ads and everybody's saying, oh, YouTube supports terrorism. I mean, come on. And now there's this huge boycott on YouTube. Advertisers are pulling their ads, pulling ads from Google, but people are just blindly following this. There's been a huge drop in views even for creators because individuals are boycotting YouTube, saying that it supports terrorism, it's anti-Semitic, Nazi YouTube. I mean, come on. For one, YouTube is a huge company run by people, both of which are massively prone to faults. Humans will fail all the time. And companies will do things that fail all the time. Look at Google Glass. People are taking a small fraction of something bad that can be easily corrected, and they're turning it into a massive issue. You don't see people boycotting Toyota because the leaf springs were bad in the Toyota Tacomas, and they could break, rub on the gas tank, and if a spark happened, then a fire could erupt. You don't see people boycotting that. It's like society is a bunch of ships at sea, and randomly somebody will just point to a boat and say, fuck them! And then all the other boats will just start shooting at it until they're sunk. But what society needs to understand is you need to be careful which direction you point your cannons. Because there will come a point when you sink the ship that was responsible for your daily entertainment. Well, guess what? Now it's gone. Because everybody's fueled on drama. Everybody's fueled on hatred. Fueled on the trend of what's now, what's exciting, what's the adrenaline rush. And less people are using their fucking brains to figure out the facts of a situation. I'm going to boycott YouTube because they're a big company, and fuck those guys. Except the creators, they're also going to suffer, but we don't care about that because we're not thinking. We've got to start thinking more as a society, as a world. Instead of just blindly following the ship that's trying to sink the boat, we need to wonder why. We need to wonder what are the implications of this. Is it really that big a deal? YouTube can easily fix the situation that they have at hand. That doesn't mean that all these people needed to pull ads left and right. We've become so immersed in this PC or political correctness way of thinking that companies on a daily basis are tweeting apologies because of something they did that offended somebody else. Well, let me tell you something. Every single person on this planet is different. There is no way that anybody can create something that will not offend somebody else. It's impossible. We are not all going to agree on everything. It just simply won't happen. More than likely, YouTube is not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, right now they're getting a lot of free publicity from news agencies posting about all this bullshit. But there's no real other competitor to YouTube. There's nobody who can fill the void. There's no platform that is on the same level as YouTube. So to the people who are just throwing their torches at all of the drama and feeding into the adrenaline rush and the hype of attack this person or company, take a moment to stop and think about the repercussions of that. What would you do if YouTube wasn't a thing anymore? Or if YouTube quit paying the creators, which would result in all the creators quitting? There would only be a very small fraction of creators who remained. A lot of them, this is their full-time job. This is their lifestyle. That's not me. I've never gotten paid from Google. I have ads on all my videos, but I have never earned enough to get paid from Google. Not yet. Hopefully that day comes, that'd be great, but it hasn't. So it's not like I'm doing this from the position of defending my income. This is not even income for me. I'm doing this from the position of saying we need to think more. We need to understand, okay, yes, maybe this situation was bad, but that doesn't mean that we need to sink the whole boat. We need to start focusing on the individual aspects of things, because we've began to lump things together so much. If one person at one company does something bad, the whole company is brought into it. And that's just stupid. I mean, come on. If in the county or country, if you live in outside the United States, if the county, country that you live in, if somebody got a speeding ticket and then somebody else showed up to your door to give you the speeding ticket or to yell at you because this person got a speeding ticket, would that be right? No, it wouldn't. You wouldn't have nothing to do with that. Just because you drive a car and you live in the same area as a person who was stupid doesn't mean you're responsible for what they did. We need to take a moment to think and to defend what we enjoy as consumers, while also correcting the flaws that we find along the way. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Stenosis Music. Visit stenosismusic.net to see all the updates on there, and join the Stenosis Society. It's a social media platform without the red tape. If you want to learn more about the life of a musician, consider subscribing. Like this video, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time.